Have you ever felt a place call to you? Not just a fleeting thought, but a deep, resonant pull that tugs at your soul from across the world? A whisper on the wind carrying the promise of something extraordinary? For me, that place was Naran, a jewel nestled high in Pakistan's breathtaking Kagan Valley. A land of towering peaks, emerald meadows, and crystal-clear rivers, it held an irresistible allure, and at its heart, promising respite from the world, a resort named Arcadian beckoned. It promised a Sunday of pure, unadulterated bliss, a sanctuary where worries melted away like snow in the summer sun. If you've ever yearned for such an escape, a moment to breathe, to reconnect with yourself and the beauty of the natural world, then please, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps me bring these incredible journeys to life. Because I'm about to take you there, on a virtual journey to discover if Arcadian truly lives up to its name. The name Arcadian conjures images of pastoral perfection, a timeless landscape of rolling hills and peaceful valleys, a place where humanity exists in harmony with nature, where the landscapes remain untouched by the harsh hand of modernity. But could such a place really exist in our modern world? Could Arcadian truly offer the idyllic escape it promised? There was only one way to know for sure. I had to find out, to experience it for myself. The drive itself was already shaping up to be an unforgettable adventure, a prelude to the tranquility that awaited. The roads wound like serpents through the mountains, the air grew noticeably cooler with every turn, a refreshing change from the heat of the plains, and the invigorating scent of pine filled the air, awakening my senses and preparing me for the beauty ahead. Every fleeting glimpse of snow-dusted peaks in the distance, majestic and serene, and the sound of rushing streams cascading down the mountainside, a symphony of nature's own making, felt like secret clues, breadcrumbs on a path leading me closer and closer to this fabled sanctuary, this Arcadian dream. The world outside the car window transformed into a living, breathing painting, a masterpiece crafted by nature's own hand, and I felt like I was about to step right into the frame, to become a part of this breathtaking vista. The journey itself had already begun to set the tone for the entire experience, a promise of tranquility and adventure intertwined. It was a dramatic overture, a symphony of soaring mountains that kissed the sky and plunging valleys that whispered secrets to the wind. As we drew nearer to our destination, the whispers of Arcadian grew louder, more insistent, a siren song calling us home. It was promising rest for the weary, beauty for the soul, and a Sunday getaway that I suspected I'd never truly forget, a memory etched forever in the heart. After a long journey, anticipation hung heavy in the air. We rounded a bend, and then, there it was, Arcadian Resort. It appeared almost magically, nestled amidst the towering peaks. The resort was strategically nestled on a gentle slope, offering breathtaking views of the valley below, with the majestic Kunhar River snaking its way through. The location was perfect, a harmonious blend of nature and thoughtful design. Built from local stone and dark wood, the architecture spoke of a deep respect for the surrounding environment. The materials seemed carefully chosen to reflect the natural beauty of the region. It blended seamlessly with the surrounding pines and meticulously terraced gardens. The landscaping was artful, creating a visual symphony of green and brown, a testament to thoughtful design. My first thought, I'm home, a feeling so unexpected, so immediate. It was more than just a place to stay, it felt like a sanctuary. A strange but comforting feeling washed over me, especially considering I was a first-time visitor. It was as if I had known this place in a past life. Stepping out of the vehicle, I was immediately struck by a living, breathing quietude, a profound sense of peace that enveloped me. The only sounds were the river's distant roar, a constant soothing murmur, the gentle rustling of leaves in the breeze, and the sweet, melodic birdsong filling the air. The air was pure and crisp, each breath invigorating my lungs and clearing my mind. It was a welcome change from the city smog. A warm and genuine welcome from the staff made me feel instantly at ease. Their smiles were infectious, their hospitality unmatched. It felt less like a formal check-in and more like an invitation into a friend's home, a place where I could truly relax and be myself. Life here seemed to move to the natural rhythm of the sun and mountains, a slower, more deliberate pace, far removed from the relentless ticking of the clock. My room was a cozy haven, a retreat from the world outside. It was a space designed for comfort and relaxation. The room had a large window framing the breathtaking valley view, a living painting that changed with the light. The decor was simple, elegant, and comfortable, striking the perfect balance between luxury and understated charm. But the real luxury wasn't the furnishings, it was the view. an unparalleled panorama of natural beauty. I could see the turquoise river flowing far below, its waters sparkling in the sunlight. Towering mountains rose on either side, their peaks majestic and imposing, like ancient giants guarding the valley, and scattered farmland patches dotted the landscape, adding a touch of human warmth to the vast wilderness. The sweet, invigorating scent of pine filled the air, a constant reminder of the surrounding forest. As I gazed out at the breathtaking scenery, I knew that the adventure had truly begun, and I couldn't wait to explore all that this magical place had to offer. Sunday morning at Arcadian dawned with golden sunlight spilling over the mountaintops, gently coaxing me awake. The air was crisp, promising a beautiful day. From my balcony, the valley came alive, shadows retreating, vibrant greens and deep blues emerging. The Kunhar River's soothing murmur and the chorus of birds created a natural symphony. Occasionally, a distant bell or shepherd's call added to the melody. The colors were intense, deep green pines, gray cliffs, white snow, and wildflowers splashing the meadows. Every view was a new masterpiece, shifting with the light. Immersed in these sights and sounds, stress melted away. The landscape's scale put my worries in perspective. Here, I wasn't just observing nature, I was part of it. After breakfast, the pull of the Kunhar River was irresistible. A path wound through the trees, the sound of water growing from a murmur to a powerful roar. The air cooled, mist from the river refreshing my face. At the riverbank, the water's force was immense, clear, turquoise, and wild. I sat on a sun-warmed rock, mesmerized by the spectacle. Some visitors dipped their feet in the icy water, laughter echoing, children skipped stones across calm pools. It was pure happiness. People connecting with nature and each other. Time lost meaning as I watched the river flow, thinking of its journey from glacier to plain. The river offered not just beauty, but perspective, a reminder of life's energy and change. It was a humbling, unforgettable experience. As midday approached, the aroma of cooking mingled with pine and wildflowers. Time for Arcadian's legendary Sunday lunch. The dining area, with its open terrace, offered stunning valley views. The buffet was a vibrant mix of local Pakistani and continental dishes. I was drawn to the local specialties, fragrant curries, grilled meats, and especially the freshly caught herb-marinated trout. Every dish told a story of the region with fresh, locally sourced ingredients. Warm naan from the tandoor and crisp salads completed the meal. Eating on the terrace surrounded by mountains and the river's distant roar was pure bliss. All my senses were engaged, delicious food, breathtaking scenery, fresh air, and warm sun. This was more than a meal, it was nourishment for body and soul, a perfect moment of contentment. After lunch, a gentle lethargy set in, the kind that comes from a full belly and a happy heart. The afternoon sun was warm, the mountain breeze cool. I found a quiet spot on the lawn overlooking the valley, lay back, and watched clouds drift lazily across the sky. The world slowed to the pace of the clouds, no emails, no calls, just sky, mountains, and breeze. Other guests enjoyed the peace, a family played cards, a couple sat quietly, someone read in the shade. There was a shared understanding to preserve the tranquility. In these moments I felt deep gratitude for nature's beauty, for peace, for the chance to be here. The grandeur of the mountains put everything in perspective. It was a reminder to seek out moments of peace and beauty. This quiet afternoon was as vital as the morning's adventure. As the sun began its descent, painting the sky with hues of orange and purple, it dipped behind the majestic peaks. The mountains stood as silent sentinels, watching over the valley below as the day drew to a close. The valley glowed with golden light, bittersweet, signaling the end of a perfect day. It was a scene of tranquility, a moment suspended in time, as the landscape basked in the warm, fading sunlight. The air was still, carrying with it the scent of wildflowers and the promise of a peaceful night. I took one last walk, committing every detail to memory. The way the light touched the leaves, the gentle rustling of the trees, the feeling of the cool earth beneath my feet. Each step was a conscious effort to imprint this moment onto my soul. The scent of pine, sharp and clean, filled my lungs with each breath. It was the aroma of the mountains, a fragrance that spoke of ancient forests and untouched wilderness. The river's sound, a constant soothing murmur, echoed through the valley. It was the voice of the mountains, a melody that spoke of resilience and the eternal flow of life. The cool breeze, a gentle caress against my skin, carried with it the secrets of the mountains. It whispered through the trees, rustling the leaves and creating a symphony of nature's sounds. The breathtaking view, a panorama of majestic peaks, verdant valleys and endless skies stretched out before me, a reminder of the grandeur and beauty of the natural world. The resort lights twinkled on, a fairy tale village in the wilderness, casting a warm and inviting glow against the darkening landscape. They were beacons of comfort and hospitality, promising a cozy retreat from the chill of the night. Leaving Arcadian felt like leaving a part of myself behind. It was as if I was leaving a sanctuary, a place where I had found peace and rejuvenation. But I was filled with fulfillment and peace, a sense of gratitude for the experiences I had had and the memories I had made. The tranquility of the mountains had seeped into my soul, leaving me feeling refreshed and renewed. The day had delivered so much more than I'd hoped. It had been a journey of discovery, a chance to connect with nature and with myself on a deeper level. This wasn't just a getaway, it was a reset, a chance to step away from the stresses of everyday life and find clarity and perspective in the stillness of the mountains. A chance to reconnect with myself and nature, to rediscover the simple joys of life and to appreciate the beauty that surrounds us. I made a silent promise to return, to once again immerse myself in the tranquility of Arcadian, and to reconnect with the peace within. Because Arcadian isn't just a destination, it's an experience, a journey of self-discovery and a celebration of the natural world. It's a touchstone of peace you carry with you, a reminder of the serenity and beauty that exists in the world, and within yourself. If you ever yearn for a true escape, a place where you can find solace and rejuvenation, a sanctuary away from the chaos of modern life, listen for the whisper on the wind. It carries the secrets of the mountains, the promise of peace, and the invitation to return to nature. It might just be calling you to Arcadian Resort in Naran for your own perfect Sunday, or perhaps the start of a brand new chapter.